This video is sponsored by Squarespace.
I'm not gonna lie, yesterday after seeing that I was making a 1980s wedding dress, it kind of discouraged me. You stink. Your breath really stinks. So what I did to do this gathering, it's not finished gathering yet, but what I did 2 straight stitches all the way across. I did not backstitch on the end, and then I left some string. I also made sure it was on the highest tension, so I had it on 7 for the stitch length. So now I can pull these strings should be working and gather it to the length I want. Magic. Magic! This is the only magic I know. Ta-da! To be honest, looking at this now, this is giving me too much ballerina vibes. Pretty good, right? Oh, I almost did it. Anyways, I finished the first layer of the skirt and honestly pretty happy with this ruching. I feel like this is a good starting point. So I think for the rest of the dress, I'm gonna do 1 more layer or 2. I had 3. Should I do 3? So for the next layer, I am going to cut 2 pieces the same length, like this, and then we're going to attach them together. I'm going to try doing a French hem for this. I've never actually done a French seam. If you don't know what a French seam is, it's pretty much where you put the wrong sides together, sew down the side, take your scissors, trim it, then you fold the right sides together and sew along here. Oh, I ran out of thread. Look at that. You know what that reminded me of? I tried to do a little extra bobbin thread. I did that with the gas tank in Hawaii, where I tried to fill up the Jeep a little bit more after it like shut off. It was like, no, it's full. And usually I've done that before, and you can keep going a few times to really fill up the tank, but apparently you cannot do that on a Jeep because I got gasoline everywhere. Like it overflowed out of the gas tank. That's okay. You live and learn, right, fellas? See, look how nice this seam looks. No raw edges. And there's a French seam. No raw edges. So now I got this big tube, which not what I want. I want a seam on the side here and a seam here, but then I also want a 3rd seam down the butt crack because that is where the zipper's gonna go. So I need to cut another seam. Okay, now I'm going to gather it again. This is gonna take me a minute. The top of the dress is giving couture, and the bottom of the dress is giving summer vibes. Tear. I knew when I said this skirt was gonna be easy, it was too good to be true. Okay, round 2 of draping. Good thing I got a lot of fabric. I don't know. Like, I feel like it's better, but is it great? Hard to tell when it's just draped like this. I think I feel better about it now. Changed up how I'm gonna sew it here, where it's only ruffled on the side here and here, and in the front, not. I feel like that's better. that looks way better. Way better. Okay. But it's not done yet. I think I still want to do one more later because I want it like 3/4 length. Like I don't want it like a ball gown, but I also don't want it this short. So I think I'm gonna do the exact same thing as I've done here, except one more layer. I hope that doesn't ruin it. I'm gonna do that tomorrow. Not now. Say bye. See you in a second. So we're just gonna take a quick break from the video because today's video is sponsored by Squarespace. If you guys have not heard of Squarespace before, they are this amazing website where you guys can go create your own professional looking website. Some of my favorite features about Squarespace is 1, you can have an online store with physical and digital products. 2, you can add local pickup at checkout. And lastly, if you're an artist or designer like myself, but you don't have any products you want to sell, you can also set up an online gallery where you can showcase your work, and you can also add a password if you want to share it with a client. Head to squarespace.com/JennaPhipps to start your free trial, and then after your free trial, be sure to use my code JennaPhipps at checkout, and you guys will get 10% off your domain or website. Today, actually think I can finish it because all I really have to do is do the bottom, get a lining in the dress because I did like wrap it around me and I realized it is quite itchy. So we're gonna have to fix that. But other than that, that will be the I love noodles. It's hot. So cute! So the dress right now is one flat piece, like you can see her butt crack. So that's my next step. I'm gonna sew it into one circle. Okay, so on a scale of 1 to 10, it is probably like a 4 for the itchiness. Like, it's fine, like I can endure it, it's not that bad. But I've noticed it's only at the seam, so I could use some bias tape. And bias tape where it's itchy and solve the issue that way, and then I don't have to go to the store to buy lining. I hate installing zippers. I'm honestly so impressed with myself that I have never sewn through my finger. Like I get millimeters close to my finger and still got all 10 fingers. So I have the dress on and got some good news and some bad news. Good news, it almost fits. Bad news, it doesn't fit. Heck yeah. So I found 2 packages of this bias tape. So I'm hoping this is enough. I don't know if it will be because I'm gonna try to go around all of these seams on the inside of the dress to make it look pretty so I don't have to do any lining. This should be enough. First row of binding is done. It did take me, I want to say an hour and a half. Felt like 48 years, but looks pretty good, right? And if I'm being honest, it really sucked doing it. And my workmanship, below average. Can you tell I'm kind of getting tired? It's like Friday night, 7 o'clock, and I haven't had dinner yet. Instead, I'm binding the inside of the dress. I don't even know where I'm gonna wear. But it's okay, I'm really enjoying myself. So I was gonna make myself pad thai tonight, but I'm really wanting to finish my dress, so I'm just making myself a quick egg sandwich for dinner. This is the one issue about using your kitchen table also as your studio. Fire like usual. It's finally getting dark. It's actually like sunset at 8:20 now, which, do you guys want to see the sunset? Anyways, the dress. I am working on just doing the lining here, and I kind of feel like hand sewing it. I really don't want a seam on the outside just because it looks so nice. I'm just gonna hand sew this whole lining down like how I have it pinned here. So this morning I went for like a 45-kilometer bike ride, so I'm kind of tired. But that's okay because I'm almost done. I finished all the bias tape last night, so now I'm just gonna hand sew the zipper down, and then I gotta attach the other end of the straps, and then I gotta hem it, and then it's done. Was that a ghost? Or gravity? Also, I've been talking about my bike for a while, so here's a picture of my bike, and then here's a picture of me on my bike with my friend, and then here's my fit I wore. I hope that was enjoyable. Okay, friends. Almost there. I'm going to do the straps next, and I just tried it on and I measured where I want it to connect in the back, so I'm gonna do that. Okay, so for the length of the dress, I have it at a length where it's kind of like just above like my feet. Like she's measured to my height, so this is what it looks like, you know, a few inches off the ground. So I don't like that. That didn't really matter because I wasn't really planning to make it a long dress. I wanted a 3/4 dress, so I think I'm gonna cut off like this much. Ah, yeah. Did I make it too short? Listen to Daisy. So this part easily, maybe not. Binding the bias tape was also very, very time consuming, but this is pretty much the exact same because what I have to do now is hem this bottom, and I'm gonna hem it right because I've done everything right during this whole journey. I want it to be perfect, so I have to iron it twice over around this 50,000 foot bottom here. So I just took my dog's pee outside, and every time I take my dog's pee, I wear my Crocs. And this is the first time where I have been complimented on my Crocs. Here are my Crocs. Usually everyone always makes fun of my Crocs, but this one guy, he loved them. And then he also told me a story about how his client actually had his life saved by his Crocs. Anyways, my dress is officially done, so I guess it's time to finally show you what it looks like on me. BRB. You can't see the full thing. Take 2. You still can't see it. Take 3. What do we think? Like, this is a dancing dress. Like, this dress is perfect to wear at a wedding, but I made it in a white cream color, so I can't wear it. Like, if I made it in pink or any other color, perfect, which I could dye it, but I don't want to risk it. I spent a week on making this, so I don't want to mess it up. But overall, it fits so well. I want to say this is probably my best sewing project that I've ever done. Like, this is setting the bar pretty dang high for my next projects. Like, look at this. Look at this dress. Look at this detail. Look at that detail. Look at this detail. Look at this detail. Now that I'm looking at this, it's slightly giving me like 2000s princess vibes, you know? I crushed it. Like, I actually crushed this dress. I'm really proud of myself. I really like it. I'm gonna be searching for days I can wear it. Otherwise, I'm just gonna show up to people's houses, like when my friends invite me over, and I'm just gonna show up in this. And they're just gonna have to deal with it if they're in sweatpants and I'm in this. I don't care. I wanna wear this dress, and I don't have a place to wear it. Story of my life with all my clothes. Just give me a round of applause as I leave.